Yeah.
I'm saying, hello, hello. Does this?
John is not married, okay? If anybody,
Well,
you guys are watching, he's single.
hello.
So there are no significant others?
What?
There are no significant, I mean, there's no one special in your life right now?
Not really, you know, because of lockdown and stuff like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
goodness knows when I'll date again.
Oh God, when you guys were performing, did you have that energy from females, that energy, that attention from a lot of females, or no? Or if you
Well,
did, how did you deal with that?
it would be from the whole audience. You pick up on
Okay.
the energy from the whole, you know, you can't, obviously you can see male, female out of the corner of your eye.
Right.
But you just generally get it from people nodding and moving away and whatever they do, you know,
Okay.
jumping around, whatever, which is good, you know. But we just sort of lock into the music ourselves. We're always concentrating. We're all looking at each other. Don't make a mistake. Don't make a mistake.
I think that is so awesome. So how do I know sometimes when it's more than two people that it can become issues with who's doing what. Do you guys have any issues that come up like that because it's five of you and everybody has their own opinions?
No, we work okay with that, but issues maybe just off the top of the head. If you can imagine 4 or 5 people standing on stage, a singer in the middle, some of the guitar amps further away, you know, sometimes you can't hear them, even though you know how it works. It just
Yeah.
you're in the mix, and you're actually standing near it. So that would be like an issue thing between the band, just generally trying to fight each other, and you know.
Because for years, you know, you see all these amazing groups together, and then all of a sudden they're not together anymore. And we ask ourselves, well, what happened? Because the bands appear to be very close, but then when there's this issue that comes up, we're like, well, I can't believe they couldn't resolve the issue. So my question to you is, how do you guys come to a resolution when there's issues that come up?
Well, we share the songs, and we all have a belief in that. So really, we're all equal in it. So you can't really. There's nothing to argue over that bit. And personality or musical taste will argue about a song or not argue about a song. You know, we kind of either work with it or we don't. We go, okay, we can maybe change that. Nope, doesn't need change. Everyone does their bits. You know, you jam out, playing something new for the 5th time in a cold rehearsal room. You know, the songs developed or more developed, and then it's up to the singer to finalize his whatever. But yeah, we sort of do stuff like that. We do it as fun. We meet up. We have to drive to our practice places, so there's no beers or anything like that. You do your work and then go. Talk for 10 minutes afterwards. If someone's got a kettle, make a cup of tea. You know, it's just.
I like it.
That's what we do over here. Everyone drives. You know, even we're in Belfast, but you wouldn't. For us, the public transport is not handy. You know, it's better to just drive to the practice, do it, and drive home. Especially during the winter, nights are all rainy.
So do you all still work and collaborate in the winter time? And how is the winter there in Ireland? How are the winters in comparison to here?
Well, it's probably not as cold as some parts in the States, but it's definitely like dark. It gets dark, probably the same as the States. I don't know, 4 or 5, 4 or 5 during the darkest bit.
Yep.
We get snow, but not as mad as you would get it, only because of where we are. You know.
Okay.
So it's not too bad, and sometimes it can be mild, but it will always be dark and rainy. Sometimes it's Ireland, so it's green. Blah blah blah.
You know what? I honestly I could deal with that versus the frigid cold we get here and the mounds and mounds of snow. I could deal with what you guys deal with.
Where are you exactly?
We're in Chicago.
Oh yeah, well of course, yeah. Yeah, I know
So
what it's like during the
yeah,
winter.
it's freezing cold. Yes, freezing cold, ice everywhere, snow drifts that's like at 12 inches or 12 feet or whatever. I mean, it's just unbelievable, unbelievable. So as fall is setting in, we're just like, oh my God, winter's coming, winter's coming. So we're praying for a mild winter this year, praying for a mild winter.
Let's hope it happens. I get it. I get it. You know, I've been to
Yes.
Chicago in March, and you know,
Have you
it's
guys
going.
ever come to Chicago?
No, we haven't. But I've been over and I've like, you know, watched shows and went outside for a cigarette, and you've got all your jackets on, and then the kids are just standing around in t-shirts. And I'm going, this is freezing. It's freezing. But it was so cold. It would put me off smoking. I wanted to eat lettuce.
So do you, I know after, like I said, you guys don't know how close will you get to the U.S.? How close when you start touring again? How close will you get to the U.S.?
How close will we get to there?
To the U.S. When you can actually tour again?
Well, it's obviously next year at some point.
Next year, yeah, exactly.
Who knows? Yeah, I'm hopefully there'll be some type of offers and see how the album goes. You know, we do get played various stations over the States and whatever, and people are interested. You know, the singer knows all these facts and figures.
Yep.
But it would be good someday if we could get invited over for some type of showcase play with other American bands, you know, meet similar stuff. We're a guitar band essentially, you know, and our music.
Okay.
It's gone down well. In the States, people like it, but we're just Irish guys, you know, but they're liking our sound, you know, they're liking our vibe.
I like, let me tell you, I like, when did you come up with the title Endemic? Because
Yeah.
I like the name of this is your latest. So I love that name. Where did that come from?
Well, I guess it's maybe some type of parallel to pandemic.
Uh-huh.
The pandemic, so maybe loosely related. So I guess it just came up in a WhatsApp text, and we all went, "Yeah, okay. What's the artwork?
Okay.
I like this one. No, I don't like that one. You know, that type of thing." And then eventually, whatever. And then it all happens, and then someone goes, "I didn't vote for that cover."
I think the cover is cool. It's very eye-catching. And that's what you want. You need your cover to be very eye-catching.
Yeah, definitely.
So who did the artwork for the cover? Who did the artwork?
I don't know. We sort of jiggle around with thoughts, and then, you know, a couple of us are okay with what do you call it, CAD and stuff like that, and you can get sort of colors and backgrounds and insert images.
Right.
And do it, you know, and some other people use Photoshop, you know. I'm from a CAD background, from doing architecture and stuff like that. Working as that. It's because we've all got jobs. You have to have a job.
Yeah, I find that, so that lets me know that your music is very important to you, because you're like, okay, we have regular day jobs, but we still want to do our music. That's your passion, correct?
Totally, yeah.
So did you start off as a youngster wanting to do music, or did it just kind of grow over time?
No, as a youngster, maybe about 13, 14, maybe, obviously was into music at 4 or 5, whatever it is, 3, whatever age. But I remember wanting to play drums and with my cousins when I was about 12.
Okay.
And we formed a band, and it was fine. And I've got, you know, cassette things from it, and it was there. We were all teenagers. If it was done now and maybe recorded minuscule, it would be top notch, if you know what I mean. It was a band playing. Teenagers. So I've done that and started in drums and played guitar, and obviously then moved to bass and stuff like that. So, you know, that's my story. I'm not sure for the other guys exactly. But sure, we'll concentrate on me, seeing as I'm the only one here.
I know. You know what? They're going to have to come back and talk with me. Tell them it's pain. Tell them that this is so painless and it's fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we wanted to introduce all of you guys in the U.S. So, but I gotta say thank you for taking time. I know it's late there. So what time is it right now? Almost 9 p.m.
It is almost 9 p.m. So it is what, 3 p.m. for you? It's
Yep, almost 3 p.m. Yes.
Chicago time, Chicago.
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
I know the
And so
Eastern.
people are always asking, how do we do this? How do we connect with all these different people? And I say, you know what, you got to know the time zones. You got to work it out. And so we have been so blessed to be able to do this.
It's fantastic. I haven't done many Zooms, so I was going, I don't know what to do. I've done WhatsApp and Facebook, whatever video
Okay.
call. But I was going, is this something you need on a bloody laptop? I don't know. Because this is my phone here.
Yeah.
And it was easy enough. It was, I guess, your number and then just.
Right. Absolutely. Exactly. Yep.
But see, I've only done one before, so it was at work. So there's a couple of screens, and then in the voice. This is giving me, but this is one-to-one, so it's easier.
It's easier, and it gets to people get to see you and get to hear you directly, and I love it. I love it. And that's why I love reaching out to artists all over the world, so we can get to know each other. I think it's really great.
Of course, and the last time I used it, which was about the only time I've used Zoom, which say 4 months ago, when you talked or didn't talk, a sort of light went around the screen, but there's none of that at the moment. Is this an upgrade? Do you know what I mean? I don't see any who's talking green flash around the screen, or does that only happen when there's? Oh,
you know what? Someone they might have been using a different stream, because you can stream. I have another streaming source, and sometimes you will see the words will come across the screen. So I think it just depends on what streaming service that you're using.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't like that? Do you like that, or you don't like that?
Do I like it or not like it? Zoom?
Right. Yeah.
I don't mind when it's like this because there's no delay. There's no, because somebody else is talking. So it's kind of straightforward and intuitive, and you can get a bit of your banter and conversation going. I'm okay. I'm okay now. I was panicking.
Yeah, when you sent me the message, I was like, he's kind of freaking out a little bit, but let him know it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I didn't know what way. So does this go? Is this like a web thing people can look at then if they want to check out the?
Yep, and then what's gonna happen is that once our interview is over, we go to it gets posted on my YouTube page, so anybody can go there and they can see and they can see it. They can see the interview. So it's recording right now. We're live, but it's also recording at the same time.
Yeah.
So we can send it to our YouTube page, and anybody can go there. They can check it out. Yeah. So all the other guys, tell them that they missed out.
They did. They did.
But you know what? You guys are always welcome back. I know you got new music. You just put out new music. You can come back anytime and talk more about your new music, about what's going on in your life, and we would always welcome and love to have you back. You guys are a friend of the show now, so.
Thank you, Al.
Yeah, you guys are friends, and we play your music, and we just gotta keep putting it in there, and just let everybody hear you.
Yeah, I'd love. I can't wait to hear it with the music on the go, because that's always exciting as well. Hearing your song along with the radio show instead of my voice.
Brianna, come on, we're ready to play your next song, which is what got ahead. No, what's the other one? Touch the Sky. Touch the Sky. Touch the Sky.
Oh yes, Touch the Skies. Yeah.
Yes, Touch the Sky. Yep. We're getting ready. What are you talking to? Oh, for what? Oh, we're gonna play that. So go ahead and play that now. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna wrap up with you, John, and we're gonna play it. So if you want to tune in to AL Radio Shy.
Radio Shy, yeah. I'm gonna look up
AORadioshy.com. You can do that, and you can hear it, right? And you can hear it.
Radio Shy, yeah, because I've got
Let me spell it for you. AORADIOCHI.com.
AO
Radio
Oh, radio, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, radio, and then after radio it's chi.com.